Hey YouTube, this is Farmall 51 here. If your tractor looks familiar, what it is, it's the old lowboy that we used to have that we restored a couple 2011, 12, somewhere right in there I think. And actually I sold it a couple years ago, and a friend of mine bought it. And this is a 1961 International lowboy. And the reason it is yellow because it's industrial. Anything that was international was designated yellow in 1961. Your crawlers, anything that was international or industrial, power units, things like that. So actually this tractor here is like 400 and some serial numbers past the serial number break that they designated as international, so, or federal yellow, IH federal yellow. So and a lot of times you'll see some of your 140s or something like that painted yellow, but this happens to have a not really rare, but a unusual loader, your one-arm loader, your International 1000 loader. These loaders here were able to fit the Farmall A through 140 and the Cub. Now why in the world they thought they could put it on the Cub, I have no idea, but it actually has enough mounting holes, or on the frame there, it's made to fit the Cub Super A through 140, so it'll fit these two tractors over here. So it'll fit this Cub here and another Cub. So I don't know about your 185s and stuff, I don't think it'll fit those, but it's made to fit these here. But it has the smaller, I believe it has a smaller bucket on them. They offered about 2 or 3 buckets. Actually, it had a bucket just for the 140, but actually 2 or 3 bucket, a little fork bucket, and I'll see if I can put some pictures on there of it. Kind of unusual, really unusual piece. He even has the little special bracket that was made for the headlight, because if it were in its normal position like this one here, it would strike the cylinder. So that's a little add-on that's kind of an unusual piece. So that's factory correct there. That's how that light should look if you have the loader mounted. So, but like I say, it'll be hopping trailer with the 79 140 here, and hopefully it'll be nice and play together. But like I say, he's got the correct decals for this loader, and actually this loader was, I believe on it, according to the buyer's guides and some of the other archives, this loader was yellow on these tractors. And I'll see if I can find some factory photo or archives of this tractor. Photographs. Like I say, really a kind of unusual piece. Like I said, this loader was the same loader that was on these larger Super A through 140, and to me it was enough. It was really enough for those tractors. It was almost too much for them, and to me to put it on the Cub here was just it's kind of hard to believe that they would have made it to fit like this, but made it to fit these tractors. So, but let's see, he put the fast hitch on it. I did not have the fast hitch on it when I had it. So, but this is your 100 International blade, and he's painted up correctly, and all even has new old stock cutting edge on it. He actually found those in a warehouse out in California. The guy had some. So not much else. Got some unusual. It's some special bracket in here that holds the fast hitch up, so he can use the. Actually, the loader is a separate deal. It's plumbed into the hydraulics here, as you can see. It's kind of unusual. I may do some more video on this when we load it, but like I say, it's a unusual setup to see blade and the loader together. But this is your pretty much just about your first compact, one of your first compact tractors. So for landscaping. You would have seen this quite a bit on the landscaping job, or I guess, or like I say, they really weren't good for much else. People say, well, you know, what could it actually lift? And I think it was rated around 400 and some pounds, 450 or 475 pounds of capacity it could have in the bucket. Now it's already asking enough of the front spindles up here to have this loader on here, but much less put 400 and some more pounds in this thing, and it's like steering a Freightliner or something with no power steering. You know, almost impossible unless you're moving, and even when you're moving, it's a challenge. So I've driven it once, and I can't imagine having to do a lot of loader work with it. So, but anyway, that's the 1961 International Lowboy with the 1000 loader and 100 blade. All right, thanks for watching.